Hey guys, it's Spacey and welcome to what I'm sure is titled, obviously, BlackMilk Clothing Haul. This is actually stuff that I have bought over the last couple of months. It might all just be October stuff. It's over several collections and Bird's here, obviously. He was screaming downstairs as I was prepping, so he's here. He'll probably be sitting over on his little perch over there. Not in the video the whole time, but anyway. So this is stuff that I've bought from BlackMilk. I'm gonna whip out my tablet so I can tell you what the things are. Dust, don't mind that. Over the last few months. So mostly it is from the Warner Brothers collection that they did. And then there is one of the more recent ones. I don't actually remember the name of the collection though. I'll get that for you. And then there's just some kind of staple pieces or things that I got on sale. So that's why it's over. I think it's like 4 different orders, but it's 2 collections and then like sale stuff and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so we're gonna get into it. I will link down below anything that might still be available. Cause again, some of the sale items might not be available anymore. Staple items are kind of the ones that even if they sell out, they do bring them back. And then the collection pieces, like the Warner Brothers stuff and the other one, are limited pieces most of the time. So once they sell out, they're gone forever. I know one dress that I have is already sold out, so I'm not going to bother linking that, but I'll tell you that. And then the other stuff I think is still available. So we're going to flip the camera around and then get right into it and do this and see if I remember how to do this shit, because it's been like a year. So, all right. Don't mind my fun lounge pants, but this one, I rolled my sleeves up because it's hot as hell up here. I can't see that far away on my tablet, but it's the Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner long sleeve oversized boyfriend tee. It's a 7-day unlimited, so that means for 7 days, anybody could buy it. You could buy as many as you wanted, whatever. And then after that, it's limited. I don't know if it's still available, but I'm not a huge, so this is from, again, the Warner Brothers collection. You know, it's got like all the stuff on the sleeves. And then you got the Roadrunner on the back. Hopefully you can see the back, because I can't see if you can see the back. And the bird going crazy. So like, can you see? Hopefully you can see everything. I'll put a picture up as well, since this is skinny. I can put pictures on either side or whatever. This was $62.53. I don't know if it's on sale or anything right now. I am not a huge Looney Tunes person. When they do their Warner Brothers stuff, most of it's Looney Tunes. Obviously, like everyone else, when you're watching Saturday morning cartoons, Looney Tunes is on all the fucking time and always has been, right? But one of my favorite shirts to lounge around the house in is one of these that I got that's like my Cthulhu the World, like tarot card kind of shirt. And it looks sad now because I just threw it in with the rest of my lounge clothes, my socks and underwear, because I'm like, it's lounge clothes, and it's all pilly and stuff. So this doesn't wash well when you throw it in with other stuff, but it's the material and stuff, so you gotta just, everything normally from BlackMilk that I have, I wash in a delicate cycle, inside out, you know, with its own stuff. Like, that's what I do with my nicer clothes, and then I hang everything to dry. So that's what I would recommend with anything you get from there, from BlackMilk, if you do shop there. But I just really liked the colors, and I did like the print, even though I'm like, I'm not a huge Looney Tunes fan, but I like this kind of shirt. And, you know, if I'm gonna lounge around the house in something, this is fun. I really appreciate at least the fact, like, the prints that they did with the Looney Tunes stuff. There is a Wile E. Coyote sweater that's like, I'll try to find the picture and put it up. It's like this beautiful rich cobalt blue with like the black silhouette. It's so beautiful. I'm like, but that's like a wearing out sweater, and I'm not into Looney Tunes enough to wear it out. But God, it's nice. There's also a Sylvester and Tweety one that's got like the color blocking. It's amazing. Like, they did a really great job designing this collection. So if you're a Looney Tunes fan, absolutely check it out. They also have Powerpuff Girls in that collection. There is 2 Willy Wonka pieces. It's the lickable wallpaper print. I love the print, but I wasn't a huge fan of like the styles that they were on. There's also some DC stuff in there, and Scooby-Doo. I know that we got the Scooby-Doo shit over here in the pile because I'm a Scooby-Doo bitch, so that was my shit. And were there other like some horror movie stuff? I know the horror movie stuff came out during the Halloween stuff too, but I can't remember if some of it was just added in here because it fit too, or I don't remember. But, you know, again, I'll link this if it's available. I know 2 of the Scooby-Doo things are available, one's gone, so there'll at least be links for those, and then you can like, but if you are interested, BlackMilk, I think still has, if you go into their collections, you can see the Warner Brother collection, so you can see everything that's still available as part of that. But anyway, I am going to flip over and we're going to put on some of the Scooby-Doo stuff, and just bear with me. It's not stuff that I would normally buy style-wise, but like, just, it's going to be interesting, so. Okay, this looks a lot worse than I was anticipating, but anyway, don't mind the pink sheer shirt underneath. This is actually something I got as well on sale, but I can't stand, I don't like my arms, so even though it's sheer, it's covering my arms. Wearing this top without sleeves was, I couldn't do it, okay? I can't do it. I normally would never wear this type of shirt, not my thing. Mini skirt, not my thing. I love this fucking print. These are both the Mystery Machine. This is the Mystery Machine A-line skirt, and this is the Mystery Machine wifey top. Not a fan of either one of these styles. They did just come out with, like, their cuff shorts, but they're not cuffed, and they're like a skirt. I wish they had made this a skirt. I fully understand why they went with this kind of design, because it's very reminiscent. It kind of looks 60s-ish, and Scooby-Doo came out in 1969. So, you know, I get what they were going for with the style. It's not my favorite. However, I loved the print, and I was like, you know, this I plan to wear over other things, like, you know, a button-up shirt underneath or whatnot, not on its own. But I love the freaking Mystery Machine print. It's got the Mystery Machine little tag thing here. The skirt is, of course, ridiculously short, and my ass is going to hang out. I bought the skirt with the intention, like, I would never wear a mini skirt. Maybe I'll just get the top. And I was like, I'm getting the set. Not that I would wear it together, but I was like, the mini skirt, I'm like, all right, I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to try the skirts over pants shit or something. I don't know if I'm too old to pull it off, or if it's one of those like, I'm just going to look stupid because it's not normally my style. You know what I mean? Like, there are things you can see and you're like, that style is so cute. And you put it on, you're like, I look stupid. And other times I dress like a circus clown and I'm like, I'm on fire. Right now I feel extremely uncomfortable because this is not how I would wear this. But I buy a lot of their kind of like, they have like little crop toppy crop tops. Duh. I buy a lot of those as like, I'm going to wear it like as if it's a vest, except for not a waistcoat vest, just pull over, put it over a shirt. It's a layering piece. I'm not going to wear it like a shirt because, hi, this is not. I'm also wearing a black tank top because, you know, I'm like, I got to get a tank top because when I show off the sheer shirt, you know, whatever. Which, that'll come later, but whatever. Yeah, but I was like, maybe I'll do it over pants. The only thing is because of the way it fits, I don't know how that's going to work. I did get it in a 2X just because I'm like, it's a mini skirt. It's going to be snug. I want to be able to wear stuff underneath it, but I've also gained like 20 pounds in the last year because of whatever health issues I'm having. So like, it's not, but, so I did buy a pair of black leggings from them because the only leggings I have are either black and white stripes or they're like kind of half sheer. And it's like, I want like full fucking coverage. And I don't actually have leggings because I'm not really a leggings person unless I'm going to like wear them as if they're tights. So yeah, I decided I would try that. My only thing that's disappointing, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to raise you up just a teeny bit. So when I was washing this, I'm raising you up because I'm taking my skirt off and nobody needs to see that. Nobody would pay for that. Something, for the first time ever washing my clothes, bled. And I don't know if it was one of the other things that I bought from other places or whatever. I've had my wash sitting here for like a month or two. All this stuff, again, I just washed last night. So some of this just came in, like this top, and some of the other stuff literally just came in yesterday. Okay, so, but something, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but like, I don't know if you can. But there is now like, you can kind of tell. You can kind of see like right here it's darker and then it looks like there's lighter spots. Something bled all over and got the back of the skirt completely fucking stained. I think it's I went into my other room with like the lamp, like the sunlight on it, and you can't, like, I think it's extremely hard to notice now. When it was wet, it was like, the fuck, it's a huge brown stain. Like, um, it's not as bad looking at it now, and I don't think, even though you can see, like, you can kind of tell. Like, you can kind of see right here, there's like a darker line, and like you can see almost looks like tiger stripes. That is absolutely whatever dye from whatever other item got on this. I would not have noticed except for another dress I bought. That's cotton for Halloween. Oh, good God, don't step back too far. Is now, it's supposed to be pink, and there's giant splotches of purple shit everywhere. And only one thing I have from BlackMilk is purple, but it's the same scuba kind of material, and that shit has never bled anywhere. I don't know if it's another pair of pants that I got that are burgundy, because like when I pulled all the shit out of the washing machine, piled it on my dryer to be able to hang everything up, this was next to those, and I was like, is it that? Was it something else that somehow made that dress purple? That one at least I can fix. I'm like, I'll just get purple dye instead of a pink dress. It'll be purple. Whatever. Like, not that big of a deal. This one though, I'm like, what the fuck? This was expensive. I don't remember how much it was, and my thing went, hi. Okay, it was $43.88. That's still fucking expensive. And I don't want to have to replace it then what do I have? So, and unfortunately it is on the back, because I'm like, if it was on like the front, you could put like patches or something, get like Scooby-Doo patches or like whatever. The only thing I thought of is like, if it was really noticeable, I think it's okay. I don't think I notice it and you're going to notice it because I point it out. And when you're looking at it, you can kind of tell. But if I just went, see, I don't know if you'd be able to be like, there's a huge, like there's a bunch of like darker miscolored. I mean, you can see over here, it looks fine. And over here, when you're looking at it, it looks like there's something there, right? But that's only because I'm telling you. Like, if I just held it up, would you have noticed? I don't know, and nobody really should be looking at my ass. It's fabulous and giant, so, like, maybe. But, like, I don't think anyone's gonna look at my ass enough to know, hey, I think your skirt's got a stain on it. But I was like, how this has got the little mystery machine kind of thing. I'm like, I could just do heat transfer vinyl and do, like, a bigger one, so I got mystery machine on my ass. I don't know. But I think it's a lot better than I thought it was when I took it out. But still disappointed in that because it's the first time that's ever fucking happened. And what the shit? Like, even anything I bought from BlackMilk this is like the pants that may have been the problem. I don't know it's them. It could have been something else. I have gotten, they're the burned velvet. You'll see them later. I've gotten black burned velvet stuff from BlackMilk and washed it with my shit and it's never bled. So I can't believe that it's those pants. But like nothing else could possibly have come off and be purpley. Again, aside from the purple skirt that I bought. But again, it's this material and this shit's never bled before. So I'm like, what the hell is it? Like, I don't know. It's baffling. But anyway, those are those. I am going to probably show you this pink top, but you'll see that later in the video because I want to keep everything concise and consistent. So like, I'll do the thing for the pink top, but you'll see it later. And then we'll get into the last Scooby-Doo piece and we'll talk about that. Okay, so this is the piece I saw from the Scooby collection. I think the sleeves are all messed up and whatever, but that I love the print. But I was like, why the fuck do they have to make everything Scooby-Doo on every style that I hate? This has pockets, motherfucker. Oh, fuck yeah. Anyway, this is the Scooby-Doo Haunted House Rio midi dress, and this is already sold out. This was a 7-day unlimited. This is gone. It's gone, bitch. It did come with like a waist tie, but that's hanging up over there. This was $101.10. And you know what? Not complaining. At first when I saw it, I was thinking, oh, the tie is they actually show the tie like tying this up. No wonder why it looked, oh my God, I'm so dumb. When I tried the dress on when I got it, I was like, because it looks like, I'm like, this is way too low. Don't mind my boobs. Don't mind me fixing them. I was like, oh, it's way too low. I can't wear it to work. And also, there's a giant cutout here. Again, I'm still wearing my tank top underneath it. But there's a giant cutout here where like, hey, my skin shows. And like, you know what? Listen, when you already have fat rolls and shit and you're going to wear Spanx under everything, like, what? I was like, that's not feasible. I can't wear a dress like this, even though, to be fair, the style of the dress itself, the fucking fluttery sleeves, I goddamn love it. I didn't like the cutout. But I was like, you know what? I can make it work. Like, look at this. Can you see the print? I'm going to lower the camera a little bit so we can get like some more of the skirt print where you see like Scooby running up into the haunted house and stuff like that and whatnot, my hands in the pockets. And I love the fact that the blue, it looks mostly blue, but obviously you can see, you can't really tell, but like some of this, like it's a lot more pink and stuff. That's the way the dress is supposed to be. I'm like, oh fuck, this didn't get ruined, did it? No. This dress is supposed to have like, pink accents. You can't really tell. It's a lot more vibrant than it looks on camera. Like that looks subtle pink. It's a lot brighter and it's a lot more noticeable, like in person. But yeah, I loved this. I was just concerned about how low cut it is because obviously the tie that comes with it is meant to like cinch this together. But wearing it like this gives me more coverage because I'm like, how am I going to wear this to work if it's like this? No, okay. Again, it's not that I don't have other low cut stuff, but I do exactly that. I wear like a tank top and then I'm like, and then you get this cutout and you're supposed to see your skin, but then I'm like, well, again, I wear something and I just make it work. Like you wear like a pink top or something underneath it where this has got that splash of color, you got the color here, and I'm like, I can make it fucking work. And you know what? I'm fucking glad I bought it because even without Spanx underneath it when I tried it on, like the way this sits and everything, if I'm like, okay, I'm like, it's not too bad. This is the worst bra because it just like sucks my boobs in and whatnot. But like, I'm really glad I bought this. This was, again, one of those, they have this style without the cutout. And it's like, without the cutout, it would have been an instant buy. I was debating for so long because of the cutout. And I was like, I'm going to do it. I can make it work exactly like this. You know what I mean? And I'm going to grab the tie. I was like, what's stupid? I'm like, oh, you're right, a waist tie. That's not going to fit over anybody's waist, but like it's supposed to do. Guys, I'm not very bright. I got the dress. I didn't look at my order. And then I'm looking at it like, oh, she's tying up like, So you can tie it up as tight as you want. You don't even have to. And again, like I might not, whatever, you put this up there, it's upside down, whatever. But you know what I mean? Like, and then even with that, and you know what, this might have had the tie on it when I got it. And I was like, because I think I was thinking like, oh yeah, it kind of hides it. So to be fair, I've had this for a while sitting there waiting to get washed or whatnot. But yeah, I love the print on it. I was kind of like, look at that. It's so cute. So I was kind of upset it was on this dress because of like the cutout. And I was like, but I really am glad I bought it. I really do like this now. I think, wearing something underneath it, it's totally fine. And if I wanted to get spicy and like not wear Spanx and like have skin hanging out, like, you know what? I didn't hate it. Am I always going to be comfortable like that? Probably not. But I love Scooby-Doo. So, hi. The only way this could have been better is if it glows in the dark. They did have two other Scooby-Doo pieces. There was a t-shirt dress, which is kind of cute, but I'm not a fan of the t-shirt dresses because it's literally just a square. And I have one t-shirt dress that I'm like, at least I could belt it. That one you can't because it's Scooby and Shaggy, like right on the front, and belting it would cut off the design. And I'm like, I don't like the way, I like to accentuate the tiny half an inch of a waist that I fucking have. You know what I mean? Instead of wearing it like a box. And then there was a pair of leggings. I was originally thinking of getting those before I got the other three pieces. Even though I don't really wear leggings, but I do have a button-up shirt dress kind of thing from them that I was like, that's sheer. And I was like, well, I can wear the leggings under that with like a tank top or something. I can make that work. But the more I kept looking at it, I'm like, I really like this design and I like the Mystery Machine one, even though those aren't technically the style pieces. I knew I could make at least the top in that one work. This one I was like, all right, we'll just deal with this cutout and figure that out. And like doing something like this absolutely works. So, but it's like when you first see it, you're like, damn it, why isn't it on a design I don't like? But at the same time, I love this style dress. There was one coming out in the release they're putting out next week that is like this style, but it doesn't have the cutout. And I'm like, that's even better. I like that. And I think it might be a long one too. So it's like, tough choices. Also we will have more because I got Christmas shit. Plus, I have a bunch of Halloween stuff. If you want to see me put away my Halloween clothes, I know it's, by the time you see this, it's maybe just, I don't know. It's Thanksgiving today. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm filming this on Thanksgiving because what else am I going to do? I had leftover pizza for Thanksgiving dinner. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm not like, it's a time for family. That's what Christmas is for, okay? With all the snowflakes and the snowmen and like the Christmas trees and the lights and all of that. I'm like, Thanksgiving is like, God, every part. There are no fond memories of Thanksgiving as a child. It's like, oh God, standing in the kitchen, and then there's football on TV, and then like stirring the gravy, and then it's like all the food I hated because I'm not really a fan of Thanksgiving food. So I'm like, the only reason I like it now is because I get the Friday after Thanksgiving off because my job is awesome. Anyway, but yeah, that's that. So let's go. We have a couple more things. I'm filming this all out of order. You got a bunch of shit. I got a couple more things. Whatever, we'll get to it. So, and in case you're wondering where the bird is, he's over there eating because there's snacks over there. When I had to change my shirt before, he flew over there, and he has not stopped eating ever since he's pig. But anyway, so this is the shirt that I was wearing under the Scooby-Doo tank top kind of thing. This is just the Scarlet Sheer high neck, long sleeve top. It was a limited style. I don't know what collection or anything it came from. It is, they say scarlet, but it's more like a neon pinky kind of color. It's not exactly red to me. No, it looks bright pink. I do have a red one. I have a black one from BlackMilk. I love sheer tops because it's like they're perfect layering pieces. And that's something that I've never gotten out of in any decade of my life, because I still have tops that I bought from Hot Topic 100 years ago that are like all the neon like fishnet colors. And I'm like, I would still wear those. And also, I am old and I remember layering long sleeve shirts under t-shirts, and I have never grown out of that phase of my life. My sister calls herself an old lady. She's like, I think I was always an old lady. I'm like, I'm still a bitchy teenager. I haven't gotten out of that. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But anyway, this was in the clearance or the sale section, so I got this for $18.45. It might still be available. I don't know, but I was like, hey, whatever, neon pink, I'm going to buy it. Obviously, I'm wearing a black tank top underneath it. Ignore that. Now, and as we talked about before, these lovely pants, I got to walk back closer to you. These are the Burn Velvet Wine Palazzo pants. They were $43.90, so they weren't really that inexpensive. I'm going to lower you down so you can see them. So they are just, I mean, they're super long. You got to wear like heels under them. But I kind of like it when they have these fun long ass pants, because they're like, you know, I'm not a pants person anymore because pants tend to like be tight and then you get camel toe and then they like to squish in here and make my muffin top more muffin toppy. Like, I got muffin top when I'm naked. We've had this conversation. So pants are usually like, oh, if I get them to where they fit in my hips and thighs the way I want, they're 2 times 2, hi bird, thin in the waist. These are nice because obviously elastic waist, and they're meant to be kind of flowy and long. And when you're standing there, they look like a long flowy skirt. And if you can see, I'm gonna see if I can pull my pants up. They are the Burn Velvet, and they just have like kind of this cool pattern on them. Actually, hold on. I'll raise you up and we'll get naked again. Don't worry, obviously I'm not naked underneath this and my tank top is long, but like nobody needs to see that. So anyway, they're kind of see-through. Can you see me through it? Hi. You know, so I would probably wear something underneath them. But yeah, so they got that nice burned velvet. These are the ones that I'm not sure if the color came off, but it's a burgundy color. And yes, the stain on the Scooby-Doo top could be like a dark, like a burgundy kind of color. I feel like on the inside, when I first looked at it, like the white fabric inside that lines it looked purple-ish. And then that dress is absolutely fucking purple. So I don't know how this would have turned things purple, but like, listen, I don't know, whatever, dyes are not my thing. So I don't know. But anyway, but I like the fact that they do not have a fake like underpant lining, because they have a pair of pants from Christmas that I really love that are this kind of style. They're sheer blue. They're amazing, but they, instead of being lined or just totally sheer, they have like panties sewn into them. And it's like, that's fucking not wearable. These are wearable. I can put leggings or pantyhose or something on underneath them. They're not actually that see-through. Like, I don't think you could see my underwear when I was standing there wearing them. Like, you can kind of see your skin through it, but like you could get away with wearing shorts or something underneath it and not be too noticeable. The other ones, because they're like this with like snowflakes and stars on it, you'd notice. But then you sewed booty shorts kind of into it. And I'm like, that that means you can't put anything underneath it, because if you put leggings, then you've got like blue underpant looking things over your leg. Like, it's gonna look stupid. And I'm like, and nobody can walk around wearing their fucking, like, listen, I know this is like a trend, but that doesn't mean that it's feasible for normal people. Like, I am an Instagram girl, so I'm out there doing this. Yeah, sure. You live in New York City and you're a fucking fashionista. Sure, maybe. Not even. These are for photos. They're not for real people wear. So why BlackMilk? Why? That's a whole other rant. But anyway, I'm going to grab one other thing while we're standing here. That also are pants. I know you just saw that flash. I have to switch my thing to tell you, oh, don't look at my tank top. These are really snug. Oh my God, I feel like, you know what? I did have pizza right before this, so this is fun times. Hi. Listen. I would also never wear, my tank top is bunched up underneath here. I'm wearing Spanx too, because like whatever. I would never wear these with like a crop top, because that's like just accentuating this. This is like, you know, you'd wear something longer like this over it. But like, hi, do you not like my giant like flare? My velvet flare like leopard print pants. Is it too late to tell you that I have a leopard print freaking like duster coat and a leopard print dress? I'm moving my camera down so you can see the pants better. I fucking love these. Listen, I've gotten a couple things from Killstar recently too that are like these ass-sucking tight bell-bottomy pants, and I'm like, you know what? It's time to just deal. This is an outfit. I am your dementia grandma coming to you. I'm not sure if I dress like a toddler when you decide that they can dress themselves and you give them full range, or I'm a woman who's lost her mind and just puts on whatever. I'm gonna start wearing my bra outside my clothes. Oh my God, I can't breathe. Hold on. I'm going to find you. Oh shit. I was going to find you the information about these. These were not on sale. Why did my tablet just like, I'm going to move it over here. Hi, look at the bird while we do this. Jesus Christ. I hate, my tablet's a pain in my ass. I just didn't want to have to drag my computer all the way up here and all my other shit's on my phone, and you know we can't do that. I don't remember when I ordered this. These are the Claws Out Velvet high-waisted flare pants. They were $68.85. They were not on sale or anything. They were just something that, as a staple piece, I wanted for a while. And I was like, I moved the camera up and now I gotta move it back down. Like, guys, we used to be cohesive, didn't we? No, we never did. But like, you know, like, come on! Hell yeah, with like some high boots. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, those are those. I'm gonna bring you back up. I'm gonna take them off. Woo! After putting on the brushed velvet ones and then pulling these up, I was like, fuck, these are tight. They're meant to be tight on your, you know, because they fit more like their leggings or whatever, but I've talked too much. And I'm fat and lazy, and good God, I'm out of breath. But, yeah, so just velvet leopard print. I got these because I was getting the Wile E. Coyote shirt after I got all my Scooby-Doo stuff. And I was like, I kind of want free shipping. So I bought a almost $70 pair of pants. You know, instead of paying like $7 for shipping. Because that's like, duh, it's a deal. But if I'm going to spend the money, I'd rather spend the money and spend extra money and get an item of clothing than like pay for shipping. I don't think that makes sense, but it's like, I was going to buy these eventually, probably at some point, and it seemed like a good time, and I have no fucking regrets, because like, listen. I know some people are like, ew, like leopard print or like animal print's gross, like whatever, it's tacky. It's tacky depending on how you do it, but sometimes you just gotta lean into it and be like, hi, when I have my pencil dress that's fucking leopard print, that dress is hot. The shoes that I have that are leopard print, those are cute. Sometimes shoes in leopard print can be really wrong. And like, velvet flare pants, that's done right. Anyway, let's move along. Okay, so this is the marine blue midi column dress. It was a limited piece. This is probably from back in like August or September. They had like a deep sea or like an oceany theme release, the mermaid release, whatever, I forget what it was called. It's not, when you go on BlackMilk and you look at collections, it's not showing up there anymore, but you can still find some of the pieces. This was in the sale stuff. So this was only $34.36. This is probably the only thing I kind of regret buying. I wanted to buy it originally when the kind of deep sea mermaid, whatever release was coming out, because I was like, you know what? It's not, again, I'm not a huge fan of like the tank toppy kind of style, but I was like, oh, a layering piece, you put something underneath it, you put it over, because it's literally just a blue kind of bodycon, pencil-y kind of dress. You know what I mean? There's nothing fabulous about it, but I was like, a good layering piece, something for underneath something instead of just black, getting it in like, so it's blue, you know what I mean? And I have a dress from BlackMilk that is collared, short sleeve, kind of rib knit black dress. That's kind of what I was expecting. Like I was expecting this, you could tell there's a texture on it, you know what I mean? But I was like, oh, it's gonna be like, it's just a rib knit dress. Whatever this, guys, can you see this? The texture on it is a cross between rib knit and those goddamn popcorn shirts. You know what I mean? Those little, and then you strip, but that's kind of, and I'm like, no, I don't like that. And I did not know that. And I don't think I would have bought it if I knew that, because there's something about it. It looks okay, but it feels not nice. It doesn't feel nice. And I don't think I necessarily even like how the texture on it isn't even just ribbed. It's like wavy. I don't know. And I was like, you know what? No, I don't. I wish I hadn't. I went through the sale stuff and I kind of was like, well, you know what? This is something that was on my list and like I kind of wanted it and it's on clearance. Well, it's on sale, $34, whatever. But I'm like, at least I didn't pay like 70 some odd dollars for it. At least I only paid like $34. But I'm just like, I don't, still gonna put it in my closet and maybe I'll try to make it work. But I'm like, no, this is the thing that I fucking regret. I've gotten other things before that like now, later on, years later, I'm like, I bought it because I really liked the print. And then later I found things in the print again. And I'm like, I've learned my lesson since then, sort of like, I might love a print, but unless they have a style that I know I could work or it's a style that I like, don't do it. You know what I mean? Because they usually will come out with those things later. But I deeply, I don't want to say deeply regret, but I do, because it's not like, well, it's a really great print so I can deal with it. It's just a plain blue dress. So there was really nothing super fabulous aside from, it's a beautiful color, by the way. And I'm like, and again, it's kind of like a bodycon style, which I like. It's actually pretty comfortable, except for the texture feels really weird against your skin. I don't like the feeling of it necessarily. It doesn't feel weird when you're wearing it. Like obviously I'm wearing like a black sheer shirt under it because I hate my arms. So it's the exact same as the pink one that I showed before, but I got this one a long ass time ago. I think it's a BlackMilk one. I know I have one from Hot Topic that I bought like fucking 10 years ago or more, so who knows. I just grabbed one out of my closet. But, and again, like a belt, you know, some kind of like a shirt or something underneath it, or one of my duster coats that I have, like this might totally work, but it was something that when I pulled it out of the bag and I was like, oh, yeah, I think if I had known the actual fabric, and I didn't look at the fabric content, I was just looking at the pictures, that's my fault. You know what I mean? And seeing it like from here, it just looks like a ribbed kind of dress. And I was like, okay, it's going to be like a cottony ribbed kind of thing, like my, like the black polo neck kind of one that I got. And that one, even from the pictures, I didn't know it was going to be like ribbed like it was. And I was like, oh, well, I don't mind that. It gives it a more casual kind of look. Also, I mean, it's got the collar and like whatever. So I'm like, all right, I thought this was going to be ribbed like that. It's not. It's weird. It's like that popcorn like shirt kind of stuff. But I feel like those popcorn shirts are they this crunchy? Like, can you see? It doesn't, I don't think it looks as bad as it kind of feels. It's very rough and kind of scratchy. And like, I don't know. I guess I guess it's not terrible, but it's also like, that fabric is, I don't know. I think I can make it work, but it is one of those things that I'm like, yeah. Knowing what I know now, would I go back and rebuy it? Probably not. But we'll make it work because it's a beautiful color. And again, I think it'll be a good, like, layering piece, you know, to do things with. I'm not 100% sure I have a duster jacket that matches blue, but I have enough of them. You're bound to find one, but anyway, I can make it work. I have a bunch of kimono things that I got from BlackMilk as well that could go over this and stuff. So I can make it work, but it's just not my favorite. So Anyway, moving on. Okay, so we're going to do, last but not least, I wouldn't say the most recent because some of the sale stuff I bought after this. This is one of the more recent collections aside from like the Christmas one, and there was a Pokemon one, but I'm not a huge Pokemon person, so like that one wasn't going to be me. So perfect, save me some money. And then the one that's coming out after this, I filmed this video anyway. But this was the Midnight Hour collection. This is still available. The other piece is not. I saved the best for last because that I bought for myself for my birthday. I bought these at the end of October. It took till November to ship. Now, sometimes that happens because, you know, sometimes ships right away because they happen to have it in stock, and other times you wait, especially if they're 7-day unlimited pieces, you usually have to wait. And then after that, and then they make it and like whatever. It took 20 days to get these because the post office kept fucking losing shit. My other package with the sale shit shipped 3 days later and got to me like 2 or 3 days sooner because this one was like en route to next facility for like 2 days. And I'm like, did you fucking lose my package? Because I can't replace this shit. This I could have. I got this in an 18. This is the Gothtopus. Come on. Long sleeve work it shirt dress. Okay. I'm just disappointed. Can I just be honest? Because this is not my favorite style. That they did not have this fucking print in something else aside from lining in a blazer. It's a shirt dress. Okay. I figured this I could work because you leave it open, you put a belt or something around it, and you use it as if it's a duster jacket type thing instead of a dress. Also because it's short, so like, can't walk around in this. Or you use it, I can put like a long black skirt over it, belt it, do whatever. So I'm like, I could make this work. The reason why I got this instead of the blazer, one, because BlackMilk blazers are made with their arms this fucking big. Whether you're getting a 2 or a 20, their arms are the same width. Okay, let's be real. I think the smallest size they have is like a 4 or 6. But like, Australian sizes, I think, are like UK sizes where they're technically bigger. So this is like technically a US like 14 or 16 if it's an Australian 18. But like, if I do this, obviously, but like, okay, I'm standing here. Do you see it? Is it gapping at the boobs? No. But do you know how motherfucking tight these arms are? BlackMilk, who the fuck do you leave in charge of making armholes? If you are making things in a 16, an 18, or a 20, don't make the arms to fit people who could wear the fucking extra small. With bigger sizes comes bigger fucking arms. I don't understand why people don't get this. I understand there are exceptions. Hey, just because I wear like a size 18 doesn't mean I have a big ass. Just because I wear a size 6 doesn't mean I don't have an ass. There are exceptions to the rule, but most people who are wearing 18s or 20s, need fucking arm space. This is so fucking, and not even that. These are, okay. It's like they went the width of the arms, but then took that measurement thinking it's going to go here and went from here to here. That's not how arms work. This kind of circumference needs to go, you can't put it on a diagonal and expect it to be the same. This width of your arm is different than from here to here. Diagonal, wider than this. You can't take this circumference and then stretch it like this and think it's gonna work. But like, this is so goddamn awfully tight here, and there's no stretch in it. And then like, this is the shoulder seam. It goes under here, but you decided this width was gonna fit like this. That's not how fucking, look, I'm not a seamstress, but that's not how fucking seams and dimensions and measurements work. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. So of course the worst part is then you're sitting here and it is kind of pulling like across here because this is so goddamn tight. It's ridiculous. It's not awful. And like, sure, maybe I could have I'm not getting undressed. I have my tank top on under here. I mean, yeah, I probably wouldn't be wearing it fully buttoned up. I'm not going to wear it like a shirt dress, but it's kind of uncomfortable that this much room, like I don't need a 20. Like a 20 would be even bigger and baggier, and this should fit and the arms should fucking fit. But like, I'm pretty sure the wrists here have more room than the fucking armhole. What asshole? Like nobody's wrist hole and upper armhole are the same size. If they are, you have a problem because that's scary. You either have very fat wrists or very fucking noodle arms. I'm sorry, but your wrists and your upper arm should not be the same width. Okay? That's not how it works. It's like when they make like boots and they're like the ankle and the calf width are the same. I have fat ankles. And it's not because there's fat on them. I just have like like that tendon in the back of my ankle is just, instead of curving in, it's just like, nope. So I just have thick fucking cankles, and even my fat ankles aren't the same size as my calf. Like, who the fuck, like, does anybody know how measurements work? It kills me. Is it men that design these things? Do men have fucking, like, I don't want to say men have curves, but like, men's dimensions, their ankles aren't the same width as their calf. Why do you think a woman's are? That's disturbing. Like, so I'm mad about it. That's why I didn't buy the blazer. Well, one, on the fact that this print is then hidden and it's a black. I think it was a pinstripe though. But also, I know how goddamn awful the arms in their blazers are, where that was even worse. And I'm like, and I thought this would be fine because I do have another dress similar to this. It's the exact same style. It's just sheer. It's, sheer like this. But it's a button-up shirt, and so I looked at the size I had on that one and went, oh, okay, this will be fine. That one has arms, those fit. Who the fuck designed these arms? Why did you make them like 5 inches smaller? Good Lord. Anyway, I do like the print and everything. I think it's okay. It's not too bad, but it's not comfortable. It's not like you put it on and you're like, yeah! The dress is so kind of baggy and like whatever, but the arms are tight, and it's like, they don't feel the best, but... And of course, because it's a satiny material, there's no stretch, and like, the sleeves are kind of cool, but again, why are these so fat? Like these are so big. Like you're meant to be able to, okay, most shirts I cannot do this with because the wrists are too small and I have thick arms. Okay, actually, okay, from my elbow down is not that bad, but you know what I mean? The fact that I can do that, but I can't get the armpit, like the armpit has to be like, okay, hold on. There we go. Now I'm comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, what the shit? Like, this is crazy. Anyway, so I do really love this print. I really do hope they come out with this print on something else, though, in the future, so I can upgrade to a style that actually fits properly, that I like a little bit better. But I bought this because I'm like, I don't mind it if I leave it unbuttoned. I'm not going to do that right now. Well, I have a tank top underneath it. I don't have pants on right now because this is a dress. But like I was planning on leaving it unbuttoned and then, wearing it as if it was like a duster jacket type of a thing, where, okay, I'm not going to step back too far. Oh no, you can't see my Spanx. But you know what I mean? Like, okay, then you got it. And then maybe you have a belt or something. And then like, this is a jacket or a duster thing over a dress or something like that. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Make it into a duster. So as opposed to, because again, this buttoned up, this is short. I can't wear this to like work. You know what I mean? And I don't know about this and putting like a skirt underneath it. Obviously I could put pants or something, leggings, whatever, pantyhose. But I was looking at it more like I buy like a duster. And if I do that and I don't have it buttoned, it's not, the arms are still tight, but you don't get that pull across here. So I think as long as I do something where I don't rely on that being buttoned, where when it buttons, especially across here, like across my boobs, it fits fine, but this does pull because that tightness under here makes this tighter. But anyway, we're going to get into the last piece and my most favorite piece from this collection. This is a close second. If it fit right, it'd be closer second, but all right. Isn't it amazing? I'm just kidding. This is obviously just sheer shirt that I'm wearing to, whatever. This is the Window to the Spirit Realm maxi skirt. This is gone, guys. You can't get this. And like, hello, hold on. We're going to put the camera down so you can see to the floor. I love these kinds of skirts. I bought one once, and every time they have one, I'm like, yep, whatever the print is. I mean, not all the time, but like, look, I can spin and twirl and make myself dizzy. Hello, it is gorgeous. All right, so here you go. I'm going to try to pull it up a little bit so you can see. Do you see? You can see the fucking rainbow. I didn't know there was a fucking rainbow in it till I got the home, and I was like, look at how gorgeous that is. Look at how beautiful. And guys, okay, so, here's the thing about this. I saw it and I was like, ooh, I love it. It's purple. And I'm like, it's really cute. It's not like, oh my God, I'm a cat person. Bird person by Bird Prince. But I loved this. And here's the thing that also when I was like, oh, I love that. Yeah, I'm going to buy that. And then I went, oh, okay. So I don't know if I've mentioned it here because I've only done one video's gone up. I'm trying to film another one right now too, but that's probably not going to, it's going to take me forever. It's going to go up long after this one. It's a crafting video, just FYI. So I know I didn't talk about it there because I've only barely started. Anyway, I have been playing way too much Baldur's Gate 3 lately, and this skirt is so fucking Gale-coded. If you've played the game and you know. But I saw it and I was like, fuck yeah, it is. Astarion is my favorite, don't get me wrong, but like, how do you not love Gale? And hi, the cat and the castle, and doesn't it look like that's in your fucking fancy ass goddamn library while you're come on. And here's the thing that made me think, okay, there was another skirt in this collection. I'm just going to stand back here so you can just see this. There is another skirt in this collection that I almost bought that was black, tiered, and had sparkly stars all over it. And I was like, oh, guys, I have a... Hold on. We're going to do this now. I was going to like do it like, oh, someday we'll style it. No, I'm going to do it now. You wait right here. Pardon the bra straps. Because unfortunately, as much as I love these dresses, they're made for people with shoulders. I don't have shoulders, so they like fall off. I do have clippy things that I can take and kind of like hold the sleeves in the back like tighter so they don't fall off. But also I don't have, whatever. But I have this dress from BlackMilk that I bought a long time ago. I love the print. However, I would also wear a belt because I also don't like how all their stuff comes up here and then it's like, hi, I look pregnant. I'm fat, not pregnant. I don't want to look fucking pregnant. Okay. But then I was like, when I figured out that skirt was Gale-coded, I'm like, this is like the weave. And then like, dude, I can wear the short dress over the long skirt. Does it look really stupid? Does it look stupid? I don't know. But like, I took like the lining in the skirt and tucked it up, the dress and tucked it under the thing. But I was like, I was going to get that other black sparkly tiered skirt because it would like look like space. And I was like, oh, I can wear it underneath this. And then when I was getting that, I'm like, wait. Here you go. Again, I need a belt. Okay, because I don't like how BlackMilk's dresses always come up here. And then like, that's not flattering. I know it's like, oh, it's roomy. It's not flattering when you're fat. It makes you look pregnant. Okay, you're like, hi, I'm not. No, thank you. So a belt just to kind of cinch in the waist and bring the waistline down a little. Because for me, if the waistline was like down here, and I kind of shrink my thing, you know what I mean? Then it's a little bit better, but that's just not how this fits, especially if you don't want your tits hanging out. So belt it, whatever, but hell, you know what? You could probably just tuck this whole damn skirt in the dress into the skirt and like do that. And then again with a belt. And then, I mean, can you see the lumpies? Does it look lumpy? I don't think it looks too bad. I can't tell from here, but like, I mean, yeah, there's some ruffles and lumps though. When looking down, it looks lumpy, doesn't it? Like, it looks a little lumpy, bumpy, and I think even with a belt, that might look weird. But, you know. Oh, God, though. Man, I wish that didn't, though. With a belt on that, like, the top. This would look great as a top. Should we, like, crop this up? Somebody's rolling over in their grave right now. But fuck yeah, this worked so well, the colors. I don't necessarily know if I dig the dress over the dress thing. Again, maybe with a belt it would work better, but that was kind of the idea. I was like, maybe I can actually wear this dress, because this dress, as you can tell, is short as shit. My knees are here. This is like, hi, no, I can't wear this out. Like, this dress is too, like, hello, I might as well be naked. I can't wear this out. I don't fucking think so. So, you know, like, but anyway, so that's that. Oh, God, I love this skirt so much. This was my birthday gift from my mother because she sent me money for my birthday, and I was like, this is what I bought with it. So, yay, happy birthday to me. Anyway, I'm going to do this so that you don't have to see my bra hanging out. But that was it. That was everything. Yeah, now I have a big pile of clothes that I have to hang back up because I'm not 100% sure everything's dry. I just washed it last night. They feel fine, but gotta hang it all back up again, especially the Scooby skirt, because that one I tried to like scrub that stain out of the butt. So that one was like sopping wet. So that's still a little damp, and it's now under the bottom of the pile of close. So anyway, but that was everything that I have bought from BlackMilk. It's probably like a 3-hour long video for the last couple of things, basically for all of October. And I don't know what else we're going to do. I'm hoping that I can finish. It's not going to work. It's just anyway, I'm hoping I can finish the crafting video. I have to make something for my mom for Christmas, so I'm hoping I will be able to finish that. It's going to be hard because getting motivated to like come up and start sewing, but also make sure I record it at the same time. So that might be a little bit weird of a video. Maybe it'll only be like bits and pieces. It's not going to be like a full, like, it's not a tutorial or anything, but anyway. And then we'll see what else. I don't know what else to do at the moment, but we'll at least have a couple of things. And like I said before, I'm not trying to do something every week, but I do want to keep something sort of regularly at least. When all my BlackMilk stuff for Christmas comes, my Christmas order, we will have that there. That's on the way. And then I did just buy, like I said, the black pair of leggings to go into the Scooby thing. So that's not super exciting, but a couple Christmas pieces. I have to put away all my Halloween clothes. So like it's going to be like December or January when that comes up. Like, hi, but it's also Thanksgiving and I still haven't packed away my Halloween clothes. They're still just kind of like sitting in a pile. So whatever. But we could do that. We could go through my Halloween clothes as I pack them away. I mean, that's a weird ass video, but it's something. I don't know. Are you nosy like me when people are like, I'm just going to go through my closet? Yes, show me your closet, bitch. I'm nosy like that. I don't know if you guys are. If you are, let me know, and I will let you nosy through my shit. Sorta. Obviously. Because I'm going to film it and edit it, so whatever. But anyway, thanks for sticking around, and thanks for coming back for the people that have been sitting here waiting, maybe, for me to do things. Yeah, I'll see you around in other things. Toodles!